Hi crafty friends, it's Lori with a craft party. Today I'm going to use some Amazon brown paper packaging and we're going to make a pocket. I am going to move my cutter off to the side, get it off out of my way, and move some of the stuff on my desk around. Seems like I've got quite a mess. And first thing I want to do is this paper. It doesn't really matter what your paper measures, but this one measures 10.5 by about 8 3/4. So this will be a perfect size. It does, like I said, it doesn't really matter what size your paper is as long as you can fold it over. Actually, you could probably do it in any size. I'm going to fold it over approximately 2.5 inches on one side. It's already got some creases in it from being packaging. And then I'm going to fold it over that looks like it's 2 inches. And then I'm going to put some glue down and I'm just using Elmer's glue stick. You just want to fold it over. And it's okay that the ends aren't even because we're going to tear those anyway. Just let that set up a second. And I've got some decal scissors. I'm just going to use those instead of tearing, but you could tear or use any kind of scissors you want. Pinking shears would work. But I just want it to look torn. There we go. Looking for my paper that I ink with. There we go. And I'm going to get out the darker ink. And I'm just going to put some on the ends. Just to give it a little bit of a rustic look. Put it at this end. I'm using Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. And I'm using the darker walnut stain today because with this packaging paper being brown, I was afraid that the vintage photo might not show up as well. So I thought we would go ahead and use the walnut stain. And then you want to fold it. This is the side that we glued. And you want to turn it over and you want to fold it up. And it doesn't matter how far you fold it up, just so you have a pocket. And then we want to ink that edge. Okay. And we're going to glue the pocket down. Okay, and somewhere up here I've got some embellishments. These embellishments were free from Calico Collage. It's www.calicocollage.com, and they were free printables. And I already picked some out. That one might not work. Maybe put it down here. Yeah. Put this one up here. And we're going to need to ink those up, and I'm going to go ahead and use the walnut stain on that one too, on these embellishments. These words also came with the printable, digital. I like using free digitals because I'm helping out other content creators with their channel by advertising their freebies. Generates views for them. Not sure how I'm going to put this together, but maybe we won't use that small one. Do it like that. And I think I'm going to use some art glitter glue for this part because I'm not sure that the Elmer's school glue will be strong enough. I always worry about the stick glue being strong enough to hold the 110-pound cardstock that I print on. That is this Hammermill Premium Color Copy Cover, 80 pounds, 216 GSM, 250 sheets, 8.5 by 11. That's what I use to do my digitals. Got a little bit of excess there. We don't want that. We'll get out some beads or something. I've got some sitting over here. Maybe will work. Some flat back pearls that are in purple. Might be just what we need to fancy this up. Yeah. Well, send that one running. Let those dry a minute. Okay, I've got some index cards that I thought we would use for journaling cards. And that's going to fit in there perfect. So we will go ahead and use the walnut stain and distress this as well. Index cards make great journaling cards because they have lines, and they the backs you can still write on them, and so they make really good journaling cards if you're trying to find something in a hurry to match what you're making. So we've got that one. We'll slide it in there. Grab another one. See how big we want that. Okay. So we want to cut it about right there. Bring out the handy dandy cutter. Put the handy dandy cutter away. Ink this up. And I like, when it's a journaling card, I like to ink both sides, if I remember. Sometimes, you know how it goes. You get busy and you're crafting and you're excited about what you're doing and you forget steps, but I like doing the back. And there we go. Open this up. And then I'm not going to put this down in a journal because I'm right now waiting for my journal cover to dry that I think I'm going to put it in. So I'm not going to put it down, but you can put it down in your journal. I'm looking to see if I have a page here, but I don't. But you can put it in your journal like this and glue just down and around the outside and have a secondary pocket back here. Or you could do it on the sides and have a pocket here if you wanted. So it's up to you how you use it. I'm sure we'll get it out when I get this junk journal dry. But here we go. This is what we made today. It's a double pocket made out of Amazon packaging, brown paper packaging. So I hope you have a great day. I enjoyed crafting with you. Hugs.